been getting bigger and bigger over the last couple of weeks, and this means that he or she has needed a larger placenta. Remember that the placenta is the organ that supplies nutrition to the fetus, removes waste products, and fulfills other important roles. By the end of your pregnancy, the placenta will weigh around 510 grams. Your baby now has doubled in weight in the last 2 weeks. Fat begins to form, helping your baby's heat production and metabolism. The lungs are beginning to exhale amniotic fluid, and the circulatory and urinary systems are working. Your baby's bones. Your baby's skeleton is changing from soft cartilage to bone. Support your baby's bone health, and your own, by eating calcium-rich foods. Getting enough calcium also reduces your risk of hypertension and preeclampsia. The umbilical cord. The umbilical cord, your baby's lifeline to the placenta, is growing stronger and thicker. It will be approximately 9 inches long and an inch thick. The umbilical cord delivers nutrients to your baby and ferries away waste products. Your baby's skin. Sweat glands are starting to develop. And by next week, the layers of your baby's skin will be fully formed. Your baby when you're 17 weeks pregnant. Your baby is getting bigger all the time and might now weigh more than the placenta. Your baby is about 13 centimeters from head to bottom and about 150 grams. Your baby's external sex organs are completely formed. The kid passes urine every 50 minutes or so. Your baby will also swallow some urine, which is sterile, in the amniotic fluid. This is normal. Loud noises might make your baby startle. Your baby's taste buds are working, and your baby can tell the difference between sweet and bitter. What does my baby look like? Your baby, or fetus, is around 12 centimeters long, from head to bottom, and weighs around 150 grams. That's roughly the size of a pomegranate and the weight of a ball of mozzarella. Your baby can move their eyes, although they'll stay shut for now. React to loud noises, open and close their mouth. Your baby's fingernails are starting to grow and will have their own unique fingerprints. Even identical twins have different fingerprints. Week 17, your second trimester. You might start to feel your baby move now. You will not be able to tell exactly what your baby's up to, but soon you could be feeling every kick, punch, hiccup and somersault. Your baby's movement. Women spot the first signs of their baby moving between 18 and 24 weeks. Inside your tummy, you might feel bubbling, fluttering, rolling. You might find that your baby moves more after meals, when you listen to loud music, when you rub your tummy and talk to your baby, when you are relaxing. Here are some of the other symptoms you may be experiencing: tiredness and difficulty sleeping, swollen or bleeding gums, pain on the side of your belly, headaches, nosebleeds, bloating or constipation, indigestion.
10 weeks pregnant. Your baby's development. Your baby has come a long way in just a few short weeks. That little head is taking on a rounder, more human shape, and by now all the internal organs should be in place and starting to work together. Tiny tooth buds have begun to develop too. Your baby's fingers and toes are growing longer, and the webs that had been between each finger and toe are starting to disappear. At the moment, your baby's eyes, eyelids, and ears are continuing to develop, but they've still got some growing to do before they're fully formed. The size of the fetus at 10 weeks pregnant. Your little one is still growing very quickly. At 10 weeks, the average fetus is about the size of a strawberry, measuring approximately an inch from crown to rump. Mom's body at 10 weeks pregnant. Your uterus is about the size of a large orange at this point, whereas before you became pregnant it was about the size of a small pear. Around this time, you likely have had or will soon have a visit with your healthcare provider for a thorough examination. At this appointment, your provider may do an internal and external abdominal exam to determine the size and position of your baby, as well as take blood samples for a variety of other tests. These blood tests may be used to determine if you have any infections, what your blood type and Rh factor are, and whether your own immunizations are up to date. 10 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 10 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Morning sickness. You're not alone if you're 10 weeks pregnant and you're still suffering from morning sickness. The good news? You're likely to start feeling better soon. Morning sickness often goes away after you enter the second trimester. Keep in mind, some moms-to-be experience a more severe form of morning sickness called hyperemesis gravidarum. If you suspect you may have this, speak to your healthcare provider. Round ligament pain. Of all of the pregnancy symptoms you may be experiencing around this is among the most uncomfortable. Round ligaments are two of the ligaments in your pelvis that help support the uterus, and as your baby grows during pregnancy they stretch and soften. When these ligaments tighten, you may feel pain on one or both sides of your abdomen. Changing positions in bed or doing strenuous exercise may bring on this pain. Light stretching and gentle movements may help relieve the discomfort. If this symptom doesn't go away on its own, or if you also have a fever, call your healthcare provider. Minimal weight gain. Even though your clothes may be fitting a bit tighter, you may not have gained much weight, and you may even have lost a little if you've been dealing with morning sickness. Be sure to talk to your doctor if you're concerned. Exhaustion. You might feel like napping at every opportunity. This could be thanks to the increased levels of the hormone progesterone in your body. Headaches. Some moms-to-be get the occasional headache during pregnancy. If you're experiencing this symptom, try to rest in a darkened room and apply an ice pack to your head or neck to help relieve the pain. Contact your healthcare provider if the headache persists or is severe. Mood swings. Hormonal changes may play a role in the highs and lows you feel when you're about 10 weeks pregnant. You may find it helpful to distract yourself by chatting with friends, watching funny TV shows or movies, or treating yourself to a massage. Just be sure to choose a trained masseuse who knows techniques for pregnant women. Vaginal discharge. You might be seeing more vaginal discharge than before, which is caused by your increased blood supply and higher hormone levels. This normal vaginal discharge is known as leukorrhea, and you can expect to see a clear to milky colored, nearly odorless discharge that may appear slightly yellowish on your underwear. Contact your healthcare provider, though, if you notice a strong odor or color changes, or if you experience itching or bleeding around the vaginal area. Acne. If you're experiencing acne now and didn't before you got pregnant, or if your acne is worse now than before, it may be one of your pregnancy symptoms. And remember that it's just one of those pesky pregnancy hormone-related symptoms that should clear soon after your baby is born.
Intro. Hey there, amazing viewers! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a topic that's close to the heart, pregnancy and self-care tips. Whether you're expecting, planning to be, or just curious, you're in for a treat. Stick around for the top 15 points that'll make your pregnancy journey a breeze. Point 1. Mindful nutrition. First up, let's talk about nourishing yourself and your little one. Opt for nutrient-rich foods, plenty of fruits and veggies, and don't forget that hydration game. Point 2. Gentle exercises. Next on the list is staying active, but no need for intense workouts. Gentle exercises like prenatal yoga or a simple stroll can do wonders for your well-being. Point 3. Beauty of rest. Ah, the beauty of rest. Embrace those power naps and full night's sleep. Your body and mind will thank you. Trust me. Point 4. Emotional wellness. It's okay to have mixed emotions. Prioritize your emotional well-being, whether through journaling, meditation, or just having heart-to-heart talks. Point 5. Pamper yourself, pamper time, treat yourself to a relaxing bath, a prenatal massage, or whatever makes you feel like the queen you are. Point 6. Support system. Surround yourself with positivity. Your support system is crucial. Friends, family, or fellow mom-to-be pals. Point 7. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself about the beautiful journey you're on. Attend prenatal classes, read books, and absorb all the information. Point 8. Regular checkups. Speaking of information, regular checkups are a must. Keep track of your and your baby's health with those scheduled visits to your healthcare provider. Point 9. Fashionable comfort. Who says you can't be fashionable and comfortable? Invest in maternity where that makes you feel good and accommodates that growing belly. Point 10. Hygiene essentials. Pay extra attention to hygiene. A healthy baby. It's the little things that count. Point 11. Positive affirmations. Daily affirmations are like a power boost for your mindset. Remind yourself of the amazing journey you're on and the incredible mom you're becoming. Point 12. Create memories. Capture those beautiful moments. Whether it's through a pregnancy photo shoot or a simple diary, create memories that'll last a lifetime. Point 13. Delegate tasks. Don't be shy to ask for help. Delegate tasks and focus on what truly matters, your well-being and your baby's. Point 14. Stay flexible. Plans might change, and that's okay. Stay flexible and adapt to the beautiful uncertainties of this journey. Point 15. Celebrate milestones. Last but not least, celebrate the milestones. Every kick, every ultrasound, it's all part of your incredible story. Outro. And there you have it, the top 15 points for a happy and healthy pregnancy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, take care of yourself and that precious bump. Sending lots of love.
Five weeks pregnant symptoms. Pregnancy symptoms are unique and unpredictable. Two people can each have healthy pregnancies without any of the same symptoms. Likewise, you may have bad nausea in your first pregnancy, but no morning sickness in a later pregnancy. The swiftly rising levels of the hormones human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, and progesterone are responsible for many of the pregnancy symptoms you experience. You can expect any of the following week 5 pregnancy symptoms. 1. Morning sickness. Don't be fooled by the word morning. Nausea and vomiting can happen at any time during the day. While morning sickness typically begins during week 6 of pregnancy, some people experience it earlier. Eating several small meals throughout the day, instead of 2 or 3 big meals, may help to relieve these symptoms. Call your doctor if you can't keep any food or liquid down. This may be a sign of hyperemesis gravidarum, which is a rare disorder that involves continual nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. It sometimes requires inpatient treatment at a hospital. 2. Lightheadedness. Your blood pressure tends to run lower than usual during pregnancy. This can cause dizziness and even fainting. If you feel dizzy, sit down if you're standing or pull over if you're driving. 3. Frequent urination. As your uterus expands, it can press against your bladder. This will likely cause you to need to urinate more frequently. Go when you have the urge so that you avoid bladder infections. Drink plenty of water to avoid becoming dehydrated. 4. Abdominal cramps. You may experience mild cramping or bloating. This can be caused by the egg implanting or from your uterus stretching. While mild cramping shouldn't cause alarm, contact your doctor immediately if you experience severe pain that doesn't go away. 5. Vaginal bleeding. Light bleeding, also known as spotting, around the time of your missed period is usually considered implantation bleeding. While spotting can be caused by many factors, always let your doctor know if you notice any spotting or bleeding at any time during pregnancy. 6. Fatigue. As your progesterone levels increase, you may find yourself feeling sleepy and losing energy. Fatigue is most common during the first trimester, but some people will experience fatigue throughout their pregnancy. 7. Breast changes. You may experience tender, sore, swollen, or fuller breasts as your hormone levels change. This is one of the earliest symptoms of pregnancy and may appear soon after conception. 8. Food cravings and aversions. Your changing